Hi team, do you ever go through your day, go through your week, go through your month, go through your year and think back and say, those negative, destructive, cynical people have just wrecked my holiday, wrecked my time? Or have you ever come in contact with the boss from hell, with aggressive people? They do say 85% of all our problems in life talk back to us people. Now, as successful entrepreneurs and successful people who want to get more out of their life, we've got to handle how we get on with these obnoxious, difficult people. I'm now going to show you some strategies how to overcome them, and from now on you be assertive and you be a winner. Because they've done this survey a long time ago, and they got all these people in their 80s and getting on 90s, and they say all the emotions, all the memories you've got in life, what were they? The happy times, the successful times, the negative times. And some in the region of 90% said the most saddest, emotional, negative time in their life when they had conflict with their family, when they were dealing with colleagues who were always moaning and whining, when they were engaged with the boss from hell. So all this stays in the right brain. So team, we've got to now know how to deal with obnoxious, difficult people and bullies. Bullies now are in schools, they're in the workplace, they're in every environment. We've got to fight back about these bullies once and for all, because these difficult people, obnoxious people, once they put this negativity into the mind, you can't just switch off when you go home. No, it stays with you. Like John Haynes, I used to go home at night, and just when I'm having my tea, I just want to enjoy some time with my family. Their thoughts and their opinions, as though their words would come flooding back to me, and it used to ruin me evenings, me weekends, me happy times with me family, even me holidays. So let's analyse difficult people. First of all, they do say there's 3 behaviour patterns we all engage in. 3 behaviour patterns. I'm going to ask you, which one of these behaviour patterns are you? There's passiveness. Are you a passive person? There's aggressiveness. Are you an aggressive person? Or assertiveness? Are you an assertive person? First of all, passive people. These are nice, warm-hearted people. They'll do anything for anybody because possibly they've got low self-esteem. They've been brought up with conditional love, and they feel the only time people will like them or respect them is when they do them a favour or smile at them. And you know something? Passive people do have challenges with aggressive bullies. But they say to be a passive person, you've got to build up your self-esteem and your self-confidence. At the International Coaching Academy, that's what we thrive on, building up a person's self-belief, self-esteem. The next one is aggressiveness. Aggressive people, they're demanding, they're pushy, they're overbearing, they've always got to get their own way. Do it my way, or hit the highway. But aggressive people have one thing in common with passive people. Guess what? Aggressive people have got low self-worth, low self-esteem, low self-confidence, and they use aggressiveness and being a bully to overcome it all, to get back in control. They like to control people to make up for their lack of self-esteem and lack of self-confidence. So the next time the boss from hell or somebody's giving you a bad time and they're bullying you, you've got to say to yourself, yeah, you've got low self-worth, you don't value yourself, you've got low self-esteem, and you're trying to control me to make yourself feel better. Well, it's not on anymore, because the last one is assertiveness. Assertive people have got control of their own thoughts, they're their own person, they've got high self-esteem, high self-confidence. They're not either aggressive or they're not passive. They just go about things in the cool, confident way, and when they confront bullies, they stand up for themselves, and they use the I word. Excuse me, I don't believe what you're saying is true. They keep using the I word, and they use the broken record technique till they keep repeating the words till they win. But all the time they never back away from a bully. They try to sympathise with them and show them that they've got low self-esteem, and they eventually build up their self-confidence in bullies. From now on, you've got to develop yourself to be assertive. Just be assertive and be your own person, and I promise you this, then 85% of all your happiness will start to talk back to you. But it's a skill. Assertiveness is a skill. It can't be learned overnight. It's like riding a bike, learning a computer, you fall off, you make mistakes, but eventually when you're assertive, you feel in control of your destination. Now I'm going to tell you this from now on, to be assertive, I want you to remember two things. As Shakespeare said, take arms against the sea of troubles, and doing so, end them. Anytime somebody upsets you, or bullies you, or gives you a bad remark, you take action straight away. You confront it. There's an old saying, never let the sun go down on any disagreement or argument. Don't go to bed worrying about this or being upset and uptight. You confront it straight away, because you know what happens. If you go to bed upset and you're angry and this person has been pushing you and they haven't shown you respect, or they owe you this, or they haven't paid you this, you've got to confront it straight away, because the subconscious mind never goes to sleep. The conscious mind closes its eyes and rests the body, but the subconscious mind is developing and putting all the information, what you've learned during the day. And when it comes to these aggressive people, it'll wake you up about 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and you're all uptight, and next morning you go in, you're spent out. So never let the sun go down on any disagreement or argument. And I tell you this, team, the psychologist says, they all say, 100% of them, whatever the mind harbours, the body expresses. So you keep harbouring things in your mind. You don't confront people. Maybe it's your boss, a work colleague, maybe it's in school, maybe it's your own partner, but you've got to get it off, because if you harbour it and just kid yourself, oh, I won't confront it, or they'll improve, they'll stop doing this, they'll stop doing that, you're harbouring it, and eventually the subconscious mind will express it. Now it says it expresses it in many different ways. You start to get a bit grey, a bit older, like John Haynes. Suddenly your backache, and then you can't get rid of these headaches. And have you ever had a flu that won't go away? I just can't get rid of this cold. Possibly that's your immune system being weakened because the mind is dwelling on things, and once the immune system is attacked through negative emotions, our own emotions and other people's emotions, it weakens, and that's when we have less energy, we don't feel up to it, and our body in a way starts to shut down. So from now on, team, let's be assertive. Let's confront these bullies and these obnoxious people. No more being a passive person and being a walkover. Stand up to them and use that I word and see it through their eyes and say, yes, you've got low self-esteem, you've got lack of belief in yourself, and you're not going to use me as a batter ram. And just be assertive, and I guarantee then your life will change. You'll enjoy time with your family, you'll have more energy, you'll get promotion, you'll earn more money, and people will look at you with respect because you're an assertive people. And then, as I said before, from now on, 85% of all your happiness in life will talk back to you. Please come and see me, email me, and I'll show you how to be assertive and overcome bullying, because this has got to stop. Just email me, success@john-haynes.co.uk. Learn to be assertive, and you be a person that will always, always fly with those fantastic eagles.